Do you have a boyfriend?
She made us drinks to drink. We drunk and drunk and made her think she thinks I'm cool.
Hey guys. I'm back since like what, summer? Welcome to my channel. I'm Kyra, obviously. Sorry, that was me. I'm Kyra, and yeah, if you're new to my channel, hi, welcome, subscribe, you'll love it here. Once I start posting again. If you're back, hey, return, what's up? I'm sorry, I know I probably look a little bogus, but I just like put something up, you know. So today we're gonna be doing a Q&A kind of thing. I didn't have no food or nobody else to do this, so there's gonna be one like interesting video with my jalapeno chips. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, you know the usual. Share this video. Last time I checked, I'm at like 58 subscribers. My goal is to be at least 5,000 by the end of this year. And I know it's November and I've been slacking. I promise, like, okay, let's just do a quick little backstory before we get into the video. So the reason why I have not been posting and have been slacking off is because of school. I started like one of the important years, and like it's just been so stressful and so on my back. So I didn't have time to edit, I didn't have time to make up a video and none of that. So I didn't really try either, like on my downtime. And I also work, I have a job, so it's kind of like stuff has been very tight. So that's why, but I'm free now, and hopefully this will get uploaded in enough time. So we're just gonna be doing a Q&A. I just did like questions you want to know about me, or questions in general. It's not like a specific topic. Like next time I make a video, I could probably ask you guys on Instagram. Speaking of, here's my Instagram, and you guys just ask me questions, anything like that, or whatnot. My phone has been tripping a little bit, so if you see me like hit it at any point or like get upset with it, you know why. So it's tweaking and freaking. Okay, so after taking a long commercial break of trying to find where my questions went, some of these questions are on Instagram and some of these questions are general. So it's gonna be, so this is about me. This is, what is your middle name? My middle name is Jaria. Okay, sorry, my camera had a little moment for her, so we gave her a break. So if it look a little different, like the spacing, yeah. I was saying that Jaria is my middle name. It's nothing like crazy extravagant. I mean, I feel like it's very different. You wouldn't expect that, because you know, like the usual. I feel like mine is very unique. That's why I was like, it's nothing like extravagant about it, but I know that it's important to me and to my family. So next question, top 5 pet peeves. So okay, my top 5 pet peeves is probably like, one is like overly smacking. Like I get if you're doing like a little, and that's it, but if you like not you nomchin, whatever, I don't even know if that's a word. It's like ugh. And another pet peeve is like, it's just with people, like when they say they're gonna do something and then don't do it, like that kind of thing. That's like, that's a very good like bad pet peeve I have. And I know sometimes I used to do that, so like when I look back, I'm like, dang, like that is irritating, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. 3 is probably like being lied to and like finding out the truth later, or like searching for the truth. Like it's like, is my camera blurry? Lying like for no, like it's like so irritating. Like you could have just told me the truth from the get-go. And I know like I be doing like lies, like, but they unnecessary lies, and everybody knows it's a joke and it's a lie. So If it's like that, then it's like okay. But if you like physically lying in my face and then I gotta go find out, you know, that's ugh. 4, another pet peeve is probably when people are like, I feel like people that are like too like friends or like people that are way too clingy. Like I get it, like, you know, I know sometimes that's like a personal situation too, which I don't want to get into because I don't want to say like the wrong thing, but I think people know what I'm talking about when I say like too clingy. Like it's a point where like we have set boundaries as friends. None of my friends do that, but like I experienced something like that, and I just don't like being so all up on. I just like boundaries, but I also like hanging out. So it's like it just gets too much, you know. I don't like getting too much. 5th pet peeve is probably like smelly stuff. Like I just like I get a whiff of something and it don't smell right. It's annoying because it can make my head hurt. Because like why I smell like that, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we're gonna move on from that part though. Would you ever consider modeling? I would consider modeling. I would definitely do something like that, but that is something that's like I gotta like really settle in with that, because like with all the stuff that I got going on, I really gotta chop down like what I want in my life and what I don't want in my life, and what I'm gonna move forward with and what I'm gonna leave behind me, you know what I'm saying? So I would definitely consider modeling though. What is your favorite movie? My favorite movie is probably Princess and the Frog. Like you'll never go wrong with keep watching that over and over again. And like a show genre, I'm not sure. What's your favorite song as of right now? My favorite song as of right now is probably like what is my favorite song? Anything by Party Next Door. Anything by him. He is my favorite artist, one of my favorite artists. Like his songs are just like, even his old songs, like they're just like very peaceful. What age was your realization age? 15 going on 16. 15 going on 16 was definitely my realization age, and I feel like I'm still realizing, you know, like our brains are still developing at the age we're at, but like 15 and 16 is really like was the point in my life where I'm like, all right, Kyra, you know, like that was, if we want to get into that we can, but we not. My greatest accomplishment was probably being able to make it into a really good school. Like we have highs and lows, but being able to make it into a really good school is probably one of my biggest accomplishments, because I could have ended up somewhere else where I wasn't going to get the education that I needed, and I got the education that I needed that's going to push me rather than keep me in my same spot, you know. Toughest loss you had to go through. My toughest loss was probably one of my cousins. Probably one of my cousins. I feel like I cried the most with that one rather than the other ones. I don't know why, but I feel like I cried the most with that one. If I'm looking back at it, like that's one of the ones I cried the most at. Like I cried at every funeral, not only because there's a lot of emotions, but it's because like dang, that's, you know, that's a family member. Ooh, stay focused. Favorite movie growing up. Girl, it probably was Ratatouille. Ratatouille is probably my favorite movie growing up. Favorite childhood snack. I don't got a favorite childhood snack. I know I love noodles. Chicken flavor specifically. I know I love them chicken noodles. If you could only eat one thing for a week, what would you eat? Fettuccine alfredo with chicken and shrimp and a garlic bread. Huh? Don't play with it. Who would you consider your role model? These are good questions. Who would you consider your role model? Who would I consider my role model? Is probably like my mom, because like she's very inspirational. Like there's the things that she has like done that's like very like, or like said to me for me as a life lesson that's like I really intake. So definitely my mom. If you could be in any movie, what movie would you be in? I want to be in Princess and the Frog. I want the beignets for real. If y'all can't tell, I like food. If you got $100 billion to get punched in the face by Ronda Rousey, would you do it? Let me tell you something. If you could be an animal for a day, what animal would you choose? I'll probably be a zebra. Like, that's odd, but I'll probably be a zebra. Like, they out the way. Like, they out the way chill animals. And like, they don't bother nobody. I'll be a zebra. Where do you see yourself in 20 years? So I see myself married in 20 years with kids. Not sure how many yet, but I know I'm not gonna go over and beyond. But I see myself married with kids. I see myself successful, like very wealthy, very like, you know, like I'm above than where I am now. Of course, that's older. And like, I'm just like I'm really at peace. I'm at a happy space within myself and everything. Like, I feel like I'll be in a very good space when I'm 20 years later from, like, I feel like that's what I really see myself. Successful. And always successful, at peace, got the married husband, kids. Like, I'll be in a very good space. What is your true dream job? My dream job is probably like being an entrepreneur in something that I like, or being a lawyer, or doing video editing. Like, it's between those three. Like, I know I'm gonna figure it out, but it's between those three. That's what I see myself. Yeah. Your best memory? My best memory is probably like when I went to Florida with my family. Like, that was like we went to Orlando, Florida, and it was so fun. Like, it was amazing. We went to Universal Studios on the rides and stuff. Like, it was so nice, and like a good memorable time, because it's like, it was just positive vibes all throughout the whole trip. And it was just fun. What are some things you wish people knew or noticed about you? Some things I wish people would probably notice about me is that I'm like actually a genuine person. Like, besides all the jokes and stuff, and like, I know I'll be getting distant sometimes, but like, I feel like I wish people noticed that like, I'm actually like a very light-hearted, cool person. Like, and I'm willing to be cool with you, like, regardless of like background. Like, you don't have to fit in my category to be my friend or to be cool with me. Like, I think people paint that picture. Like, say I don't like reading books, but they like reading books, so they think since I don't like it and they like it, they shouldn't be cool with me, but they should be cool with people that read books. Like, it's okay to be cool with people that's like-minded, but it's also okay to be cool with people that are like, you wouldn't expect yourself being cool with, or like, or aren't doing the same things that you're doing, you know. But like, always in a positive realm, like never in a negative way. This is the last question, but it says something that you regret. This last question. Put the phone, look how cracked my phone is. Something I regret is probably allowing certain people in my life. And like, here's a life lesson for y'all. Don't be too vulnerable to the point where you're limiting yourself, and you're like changing yourself for someone, you know. Like, I feel like that's just something that's just always keep in mind. Like, don't be too vulnerable to the point where you're like influenced easily. Like, no. But I regret letting some people to my life, because they have like, granted they did teach me something, but sometimes it's kind of like, you wasting my time, and I don't appreciate that. Why are you wasting my time? I barely have any time and you're wasting it, you know. That's probably something that I regret, and I probably would have changed the way I perceive things and perceive people. And I feel like if I had the mindset that I have now and met the people that I met before, I probably wouldn't even be halfway where I was, you know. So that's it. I feel like I zoomed through them questions, but I hope you guys learned something from these. Some of these were inspirational, some of these was funny, some of these was serious. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys have any more videos or suggestions, I keep telling y'all to put it in the comment section, or tell me on Instagram when I post something about it, because you guys don't do that, and then I have to go digging for videos. But it's okay. I could be my own supporter if anything, and it comes down to it. God, me, and the family members that support me, and friends. any video suggestions that you guys have for me. And sorry for waiting so long to post. I've been very busy, but I'm not busy anymore, so hopefully this video could get uploaded today or this week before we go into Thanksgiving break, which I'm excited for. I always love you guys. I'm gonna start doing Bible verses at the end of my videos. You guys can like take with you after the video. And I had a Bible verse that I had this morning that I read. Yeah, a Bible verse that I read this morning when I was listening to a sermon service. Stop blurring out. A service. And it says in 2 Corinthians 5:17, well, chapter 5 verse 17, therefore if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away, behold, all things are become new. Which I got this from Sarah Jakes Roberts, Becoming a Different Person, on YouTube. It was a service that I listened to. I listened to her. I just started listening to her last Sunday, so like I'm starting to make it become a habit, because her services really do be helping me. So if you ever want to listen to her, especially I recommend it, especially if you're a woman and a woman of Christ or a growing woman of Christ like me. You really should consider listening to her. So, and it just basically means like you need to let go of that old you and build yourself into that new person. And you gotta like let God, you gotta let God do that for you. You gotta sit in your stuff too. You can't just like do that to it. Like you gotta sit in it so you can grow from it and become a new person from it. You know, like she would describe it if you go watch that video. I don't know why I feel so blurry. So please give me video suggestions, because I'm really going to be consistent with it now, because I have time on my hands, especially during Thanksgiving break. I should be posting videos back to back to back during that time. So yeah, I really do appreciate you guys so much for still sticking with me, even though I came back, you know, at least I came back better and rejuvenated from who I was over there, you know. So love you guys, and Kyra's out.
See, baby, you wink, I wink back.